Hey Leo, Mama TPG here with One Love, One Light Tarot. So this is your what you have to look forward to reading, and the background really doesn't have anything to do with the reading. Aloha. So I had this whole paradise theme in my head, and I'm not sure why, but I also got that there is a crossroads that you're at, and this could be in anything. So it's really about creating, like, following your intuition in order to take the path that is your new timeline. The feeling that that your experiences, your memories do not dictate how the future is going to go. So it's kind of vague, I know, but that's what I was getting prior to doing the reading. So I do have a little prayer that I'm going to say before I get started. It's more of an affirmation, but it is going to bring in good energy for this reading. So I am connected to God. I am filled from God. My experiences of God, and God decrees who I am, as above, so below. My light shines brightly. I am self-confident and recognize my value and worth. I shine the light of compassion, kindness, and love from my heart. And that is the affirmation to bring forth the best message from Spirit. Amen. So what do we have for Leo to look forward to? And we have the desert. Oops. Number 31, the desert. So I'm going to read what that's about. And I'll try to hold it to where you can see it, otherwise it ends up in the background. The barrenness of the dry, parched landscape may seem to be my destination, but still it asks me to look closely for its beauty. So before I go any further, this is the Empathic Oracle. So it does speak to you as an empath. You don't have to be an empath. Just know that the wording is very much geared towards speaking toward an empath. So often on the journey forward, you see only muted shades of gray, and this begins to become your emotional mood. Steps forward seem pointless because the purpose seems to have lost its destination into vibrant color. As an empath, you must not forget your sensitivity to energy allows you to search out even the tiniest ray of vibrancy of color in every journey. The colors are always there. You must simply believe and feel. So then the questions are, has that which is before me lost its appeal? Do I allow myself to always look for hidden meanings? Should I shift my perceptions of the situation in order to see it in a new way? So I feel like this is very important towards if you are at a crossroads. So I feel like it's like when you look, if there is a path that looks less vibrant, there may be hidden meaning and lessons and treasures that you could find taking this other path. So the bottom of the deck is the root chakra. So I feel like this is what Spirit is saying, is get very grounded. And, you know, I really even feel like there's a need to meditate and not make decisions too hastily. Sometimes we're presented with crossroads and, you know, I don't know if it's fear of missing out or like feeling just some type of pressure to quickly make decisions. But when they're huge decisions, sometimes we have the time to put in to really soul search about those decisions. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes it's like life or death, and, you know, have to make a decision right away. So let's look at what Spirit wants to bring to your attention about career and money. And these cards are the law of attraction little reminders, but they do kind of overlap into other areas of our life. So what do we have for Leo? What guidance do we have for Leo? And we have relax. It says, I choose to relax and not to fill my mind with worry, as that creates stress. So what I'm getting is, if, again, I'm going with this theme of crossroads, and you may not be at one, but that's who's really coming through for this reading. So I feel like there is a need to slow down, and maybe that's the point, is that, like I said, sometimes we are given the time to make decisions. Other times it's like, life or death. Maybe it's really about giving yourself that time, because this is an important decision. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have focus. Yeah. So focus, you need that time. I focus my logical mind to make smart, effective business decisions. So it might not just be about business, though. So this could be, possibly considering leaving a job, or maybe it's even making a decision about whether to compete for a promotion or something like that, or it could just be other major decisions in your life. So let's get some kind of insight about your health. This is the Crystal Angels deck. What do we have for Leo? And we have Tiger's Eye, self-confidence through God confidence. Beautiful. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. And I just got this in a personal reading too. Tiger's Eye, this is really beautiful. So that may help you. Tiger's Eye. I feel like there's something, I feel like it's saying believing in yourself. So this is saying that maybe there has been things that have made you less confident in your own abilities. At the bottom of the deck, we have Moonstone, heightened intuition. Be extra aware of your inner knowingness, as it's trustworthy. So I feel like that is because that God gives you messages through your intuition, and it never leads you astray. Sometimes we do disconnect from our intuition because maybe our ego or our mind or our own low vibrational thoughts have led us astray, and we blame it on our intuition. But your intuition always guides you correctly. It always knows the path to your highest good. So let's go ahead and see how this is playing out. What's the recent past energy for Leo? And we have the Hermit, meditation. So I feel like, let's see if you can see that. And if you come in late, I am going to post the replay of this on my YouTube. So this is a reading for Leo, but you may, whether you're Leo or not, you may get some good guidance through this reading. So I feel like if you've been in a state of, that hermit mode, really soul searching, doing that inner journey, it's like you're coming out of that, and maybe you're faced with this decision. That's why you were in hermit mode. Or maybe it's you're coming out of that, and now it's like, here's your first real big decision. Okay, and the current energy is the Three of Cups. So this is all about that support that you get. I mean, it could be a celebration, a reconciliation of a relationship. But this is where you can come together with others and you feel their love and support, genuine love and support, genuine and yeah, it's like trustworthy support, right? So what is the challenge here for Leo? And we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is very reflective and has that inner knowing, has that intuition, that deep connection with her intuition and deep connection to her emotions. And I feel like there's a sensitivity there. And I feel like that is maybe what your challenge is here, is really focusing on that sensitivity. And, it's like almost like I don't want to use a bug as an example, but like antennas or those feelers that like insects have, where they're just sitting still and they can feel vibrations of others. And I feel like that's going to, you know, guide you when you're able to hone in on that. All right, so what is the advice from Spirit? And we have the Four of Swords. So a lot of meditative energy, connecting to Spirit, and you know, there's like an angel over this person who is in, you know, that healing energy, like having been through the battle. This is the card that comes right after the Three of Swords. You know, this could be about healing a heartbreak. And, you know, it's like building up your strength again to go back out there. All right, and what is the outcome here? And this is Speak the Truth. This is a special card in this deck, and I love that card. So I feel like it's almost like, it's like you're going to be really coming into your truth. You're really going to come into what is it that you believe, what works for you, how are you able to connect and feel the guidance and the protection that you have from the divine. And then at the bottom of the deck we have Temperance here, which in this deck it's called Resurrection, which is beautiful. So this may definitely be about making a choice. Could be about making a choice to reconnect with an old relationship. Could be something that you have been trying to manifest. So I feel like there's energy here of maybe in separation, or when you've had any kind of time apart, is when you've really done some major healing, and then being able to really trust your intuition so that when you come back together, is this going to be a step in a positive direction, or do you still have healing to do? So I feel like this is almost like a little test you may be putting yourself through to see if you're ready, if that makes sense. All right, so let's clarify here. Why is this Hermit energy here as the recent past? And we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I just get that there's this, you know, need to really connect with yourself, and it's kind of like sort things out as to how you really feel. The Knight of Cups is able to express that full emotion, is very connected and sensitive to their emotion, but able to express it. And I feel like that's what you had been through, is, you know, really taking that time to yourself to discover yourself, to know that inner wisdom, and like kind of evaluate what you've been through, and being able to now see how that has formed how you feel. All right, so what is this Three of Cups here for? And we have the Nine of Swords. So what I'm getting here is, if this is a relationship, there is this still a need to heal. There may have been a third-party situation, or whether there was or wasn't, there was some type of lack of trust. And this is still keeping you up at night. Just know that it's like, okay, if it's not a new person, maybe it's a past relationship that did that to you, and now you're looking at a new relationship and it's still something that's haunting you. There's still a need to go back and heal that, so that you don't carry that negative energy with you into a new relationship. All right, so why is this Queen of Cups here as the challenge? And we have the Six of Cups. So this is definitely, you know, looking at soulmate energy, but it's also talking about looking at the past. And, you know, the way that this Queen of Cups is, I don't know if you can see it very well, but she has all these bubbles around her, and it's reflecting back to her herself. Okay, so this is you also looking at your past relationships, and it may be one in particular, but it could be several, where you're really looking at how they played out. Sometimes the Six of Cups can mean like you're looking back on it kind of with rose-colored glasses and not seeing it for all it was. But that's okay too, because I feel like there's a need to look at past, even pain, and be able to look at it from a good light. Like, what did I learn from that? And, you know, how did this shape my strength in a way? All right, so why is this Four of Swords here as the guidance? And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here, this is the advice, I should say. What I'm getting here is that Spirit is saying you still have some work to do. Maybe it's work on yourself as far as healing. There's still healing to do. There's still things to master and get to know about yourself before you dive into anything. This doesn't mean that you're not speaking to anybody or having those conversations with maybe someone is trying to reconcile. But it's like, this is where I'm at now, being very honest. We have this outcome as speak the truth, is really being honest with what hurt you, what didn't, you know, how you may have hurt them. And I feel like that may be something that can really go towards you mastering this. That's what I'm getting here. So why is this speak the truth here as the outcome? And we have the Hierophant. So we have Virgo energy here. We have Taurus, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be any of those, but, and definitely a water sign here. So I feel like when we say speak the truth in the Hierophant, this is like speaking the truth about your beliefs, about your feelings, about, this could have been a marriage. It could be a marriage. And I feel like you're speaking the truth about that commitment to what you believe in, maybe even that commitment to that person. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, I'm really getting that this is more like a conversation that is, that's going to be happening for you. And it may, that conversation may be the crossroads. The crossroads could be deciding whether you're ready or whether you want to indulge a conversation with somebody from the past. So that is what I'm getting here. And I feel like your self-confidence may have gone down because of just maybe there was something where you really just didn't see it coming, and that, you know, or, you know, if there was some type of third-party situation, it's very easy to start to compare yourself to another person, and, you know, why wasn't I good enough and so forth. But it has nothing to do with you. It's something that the other person was seeking outside of you that they needed, and it doesn't make you any less. All right, so let's go ahead and get a Making Magic card to close this out. What guidance do we have for Leo? And we have Dragonfly. You bring light to this world. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel like that is something that you've either said to this person or they've said to you. Like, you light up my life or something to that effect. And we have Abracadabra with wings, fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. So this is, for me, this is like the magician. So I feel like this is something that you've been, you know, either praying about or trying to manifest. And I feel like this message is really coming through to say, like, you have, you know, self-confidence through God confidence, but also there's still more healing. Relax, give yourself time. We have that Four of Swords energy here. We have Temperance here. This is, maybe this is what you're working towards, but it's like, you know, it's like really making sure that you are in your strength before you pursue anything or make that type of decision. And then we also have water, and it says work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So yeah, I mean, like, take a salt bath or go to the ocean. Here we are in the ocean. And you know, I have these backgrounds and I just think it's fun. I know that you can tell it's not real. It's not that great, the effect they use here. But I do it because I think it's fun to kind of take us to another place. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I will be back hopefully today to do Virgo reading. Be on the lookout for that. And if you want to replay this, I will post it on my YouTube channel. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.